currently seeing about a 4K lead for the Legends 27. They have all of the outer turrets down and are looking to try to press the inners now. The mid inner is at half health, and if I'm remembering correctly, the top inner is at even lower health.
Yeah, both teams taking a very passive stance. Team the Legends 27 looking very split, but it looks like LeBlanc's going to go all in on Ashe and pick it up easily with the 1, 2, 3 hits.
That is exactly why LeBlanc is such a powerful pick. Although we do see an ult with a great Orianna ult on top of that, forcing so much damage onto the enemy team. It seems that Xayah tried to ult, but she is not quite good enough. Camille and the rest of the team ends up collapsing too hard, dealing too much damage. Lee Sin tries to get it engaged on that LeBlanc. He's going in deep for it. Will LeBlanc be able to counter with anything? It looks like Lee Sin is on the wrong side as LeBlanc is running away, shut down by the Orianna. But up top, we have the Legend 27's
don't do that.
Sub Rosie trying to get that kill. It looks like Camille has to run away in order to survive, but Sub Rosie is in the middle of the entire enemy team and between two towers, just stuck and trying to get survivability and try to finish those kills or do anything but totally surrounded.
And there we saw exactly what the Orianna and the Camille should be doing, putting the ball on the Camille and letting her go in and make the fight go crazy.
Absolutely. We are going to see them try to actually push this turret down. It's going to be interesting, and it looks like the Legends either don't care or don't want to try to end up stopping that, as it would be very difficult at that point in time.
Oh my god!
The LeBlanc combo, with this LeBlanc build, with that Hextech Gunblade, she has essentially 5 abilities she can use. And when you deliver them all at the same time like that with a burst damage, it does so much damage completely unexpectedly. You expect it to do a decent amount of burst damage, but when you land everything else at the exact same time, it ends up becoming
and
one
Lee Sin
massive
in this
burst.
bush. LeBlanc walking very far away and able to avoid both members, it appears. But no, this LeBlanc, she is able to go in without anyone having anything to say about it, because their carries are down before the defenses are up.
Absolutely, and if you notice what item she's building next, it's gonna be that Lich Bane, trying to get that extra auto attack off, which would add an additional, if I'm remembering correctly, 50% or 75%, I'm totally blanking on the number, AP to that auto attack, essentially making it as good as another ability.
We're seeing a bush bait here. Seems like Tanuki's not going to fall for it quite. Have Vi come out and punch the Nautilus right in the jaw. Does Nautilus even have a jaw, though? He's just a submarine dude.
He has a metal helmet.
He's a submarine dude.
He has that, you know, mariner helmet thing, I guess.
Yeah. Team the Legends 27 looking to try to start that Baron hit, though, and they decided to back off of it, which probably was the wisest decision, with 5 members of Tanuki bearing down on them. Looks like they're going to be moving back over there to try to secure the vision as well, which they are already dominating over there in the pit, with 5 members of Tanuki falling in there. Ashe going to lay down the vision, though, in the pit. LeBlanc going in, being taken down to half health. The Ashe are going to hit her clone. Poppy going to be going in straight on the Poppy here. Looks like Poppy going to knock actually going to knock Camille right out of the fight here. Nautilus getting heavy engaged on by the Vi and the Poppy. Xayah falling a little bit behind in the fight here, but able to get onto the defensive lines. Takes both down in one fell swoop. Orianna, however, going to get the ult. Ashe able to pick off the Xayah here, and it looks like... but Lulu and LeBlanc here are at full health. Not able to pick up anything off it as well.
That was a 3-for-1 fight. The Xayah was the only person to fall, and that happened because the Orianna ult. Such a powerful tool, but it's being used so late in the fight. There's never enough to finish off these low health members.
Yeah. If Tanuki is able to pick the fights they want, it seems that they are definitely able to do it, as we saw with that Camille Ori combo earlier in the game. However, Legends 27 is going with a very aggressive team comp here with that Xayah and that LeBlanc. LeBlanc being able to do, with 2 hits of her Q, half of that Orianna's health right there. Just being able to show that despite, is Orianna building magic resist? She's actually not at this point, which she probably should be considering with the amount of damage that is being pumped out of this LeBlanc.
Overall, as we saw in that fight, even with the Xayah at a relatively low health pool, she is such a powerful tool in this fight. With the piercing autos, with the ability to pull those piercing autos back through the enemies again for extra damage, we just keep on seeing so much power with this Xayah able to toss out arrows and then burst people down at the very end.
Looks like Ashe with that Ruins Hurricane going to increase her wave clear here, try to push some waves on in, and it looks like, do we have LeBlanc? She has her Lich Bane now, so she's going to be even scarier in those picking off moments that we've been seeing her go for consistently. Uh-oh. Looks like are they going to be starting Baron, or are they just looking to maybe look around it? Going to be drawing over the members of the Legends 27, though, to clear out that ward coverage that they just established in there, denying any vision within the pit.
And again, right now there's a 4k gold lead by the Legends 27. This is very effective for them, and they are doing a very good job keeping this lead and slowly whittling the base apart. But they're going to have to do better in order to finally get this turtle of a base broken open and allow them to enter in and kill the inhibs.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Camille split pushing and actually taking down the bot outer turret as well, picking up another turret for the Tanuki. Nautilus going to be waltzing on up here to that LeBlanc. Not going to go for anything, though, as the minion wave is here. It looks like LeBlanc is going to kind of distract them as Xayah, Lulu, and Poppy and Vi go for this Baron here. As we see Vi and Xayah able to tear this apart along with that Mountain Drake buff, just going for it as fast as they can here as the members of Tanuki are here. Poppy looking to get an ult off. Uh-oh. LeBlanc getting caught out here by the Camille. Does not look like she's going to be able to get out of here, though. Completely locked down. However, I would say that is a worthwhile trade here, losing the LeBlanc and getting the Baron for 4 members of the Legends 27.
Absolutely, but that goes to show how powerful this Camille will be as the game continues. If she can get that lockdown on the LeBlanc, it is going to be extremely easy to finish her off, as she cannot deal with the burst damage that this Camille has. With the ability to survive the burst that the LeBlanc currently has, and deal her own damage as well.
Absolutely. Xayah setting up the battlefield with her feathers being placed right around the edge of the turret's range, while Camille is still split pushing bot lane unanswered until now by Poppy, but it looks like they're going to be doing a full rotation of 5 members of Tanuki down to bot lane to even up the turret lead even more. And it looks like, actually, no, they're going to have to go back. Legends 27 are completely ignoring them and going for the base.
Looks like several people are backing out, and we will see. Poppy is doing her best to make sure those people cannot simply back to base, and a pause timer enabled.
Yeah.
We are seeing a little bit of a surprise there with the it seems that the Lee Sin is the one who disconnected, but Poppy is currently just trying to make sure that she can get to the base and get it so the other members of her team do not end up getting caught out by the collapsing members of Tanuki.
We can take a look at the game and how it's been progressing so far. Overall, the early game was very back and forth. I would say both junglers delivering excellent ganks. However, that early fight skirmish in the top lane definitely secured a good lead for Tanuki. However, they were not able to roll off it and combo that Ori and Camille with that ball and lockdown combo.
The big part that changed the game, ironically, was the fight, that the very first team fight that ended up continuing for too long. When the Camille ended up being picked out during the massive collapse of everyone, that was the chance for the now far more healthy team of the Legends 27 to engage, and they were able to pick up that Lee Sin as well. Couple kills under their belt. While the rest of the team ended up backing off and did not die. One thing to note is that while 2 members of the Legends 27, the Poppy and the LeBlanc, did die, that gave enough time and enough pressure to the Lulu and the Xayah that they were able to take the first turret of the game, get that gold under their belt, and just do so much damage especially because that Xayah had gotten the first blood so early on in the game.
And this Xayah snowballing into a terrifying force already. Although she is 3-3-7 with more assists than kills, she still does tons of DPS, having a Runin's Hurricane, a Essence Reaver, an Infinity Edge, and already having the Berserker Greaves as well as building into another damage item. No tankiness here.
And this is all by 31 minutes, too. This is a very, very powerful and fed Xayah. Her CS numbers are very indicative of her skill level right now, reaching 240 CS. That is absolutely massive, and usually you don't see CS numbers larger than that until you get to a professional level of gameplay where people are, the best in the business at League of Legends.
Paid the dollars to get the CS. But yeah, definitely overall, Xayah has been taking that CS lead she has gotten on. Ashe's 160 CS has definitely proven to make it so. And also, with Xayah not building tank at all, no defensive stats, it just shows that how confident she is in her team to protect her, which has been being proven true. Giving her that chance to lay down as much damage as possible, taking out multiple members of Team Tanuki with a single flurry of feathers.
Yeah, you're absolutely correct. And the fact that she has that ult, that if she does get engaged upon, she can turn it around so potently, is absolutely phenomenal and going to be very, very effective as this game continues on. Currently, we are not sure how much longer this pause is going to last, and I think we are going to probably break and come back to you as soon as this game is live. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you soon.